Spooky encounter. I had always been fascinated by spooky stories, but I never thought I would have an encounter of my own. It was a chilly autumn night, and I had just finished my shift at the diner. As I walked home alone, the street was deserted, and the only sound was the crunching of leaves under my feet. That's when I saw it, a dark silhouette lurking in the shadows. I tried to shake off the feeling of unease, telling myself it was just my imagination. But the closer I got, the more I realized it wasn't just a figment of my imagination. It was real. My heart raced as I tried to convince myself that it was just a person wearing a long coat and a hood, but something about the figure seemed off. The closer I got, the more I could see that the figure was shrouded in darkness, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly intensity. As I approached, the figure stepped out of the shadows, and my heart skipped a beat. Its face was unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was pale as death, and its mouth was twisted into a wicked grin that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to move past it, but its cold hand shot out and gripped my shoulder, pulling me back. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips as the figure leaned in close, its eyes drilling into mine. "Hello, mortal," it hissed, its voice dripping with malice. "I have been watching you, and I sense a darkness within you. I see the potential for greatness." I was terrified, and I could feel my knees buckling beneath me. The figure cackled, relishing my fear. "Quiet now," it whispered. "I want to show you something." Before I could protest, it grabbed my arm and pulled me into the shadows. The world was swirling around me, and I could hear the figure urging me to embrace the darkness within me. But I fought back, my will strong enough to push the figure away and stumble back into the street. The figure disappeared into the night, leaving me alone and shaken. As I made my way home, I couldn't shake the feeling of unease. But I knew that whatever that thing was, it had no power over me. I was still me, and no darkness could ever change that. From that night on, I was much more careful about walking home alone. But I couldn't stop thinking about the strange encounter, and I wondered if I would ever see that spooky figure again.